Hello everyone. So for this video, we're just going to have a little bit of fun. For the 8th anniversary, we do have some special missions to clear. 4 of them are to clear the 4 Grace Trials that we have. So I had the idea of using my new units, making a single team that can do all of them without any changes, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to start at the bottom, which is Darkness. And we should get all missions because it's just they're all total turns, so all of them should be in all missions clear. None of them are going to come close to 20 turns, I don't think. And I'm also not going to take in a friend, so we're going to have an empty slot. So the team I put together, pretty much the new units and a couple of older ones. So at first we have Divine Beast Chow as tank. Blizzard Orb for some countering. He's set with a decent amount of elemental resist, ailment resist, full evasion, a little bit of defense, decent spirit. It's 100% evade. And that's about it for him. He's going to pretty much omni cover with his regular limit burst. Hio, he's solid damage, fiery unit to help out with the fire and view and field and stuff. So we just got him set. So base, we don't care about killers too much overall. Shift is his damage form. We do have chain speed with the promise and the performer materia as well in the shift form. Killers that matter, let's see, he's got 200 beast killer, I think is one of them. We got 300 human killer, 300 machine killer, 350 dragon killer. I think that covers everything. And 300 limit damage. Ethne. So just some magic and killers and everything there. Everybody does also have death resist. So the cape on Hio is death resist, Blizzard Orb on Chow, Ethne has the cape. So we got 300 beast killer, 300 human, machine, 150 dragon killer, 300 limit damage. Zahn, we got Blizzard Orb for his death immunity. See, his killer is 100 beast, 300 human, 175 machine, 175 dragon, 300 limit damage. And then Fundamental also made Fundamental Force the leader for the leader skill. Blizzard Orb for her death immunity. So 300 beast, human, 275 machine, 300 dragon, 300 limit damage. Alright, so first up is Darkness. Let's jump in. Alright, Chow is going to limit burst for Omni cover first. Ethne, so darken view of the party. Put up the field, hope for stats, and then we can gloomy black for better self dark boost. Fundamental. Do veil for mitigation, hypernova, and human killer for Zahn. We're going to do the Black Fog Field. We'll Fatal Force to get the 200 killer. It's a 40% difference. And we can project that. And then in the base for Hio, Refined Stance and just double full break. It's only 83, but it's good enough. Alright, Chow. Gonna cure our breaks, so Loyal, True, and then we can do Encouraging Light. Just a little accuracy up for us. For Zahn, we'll upgrade our breaks with Quick and Trick, and then just Waylay or whatever. So we'll go into 85 breaks. See, Ethne is going to Void Eruption. Fundamental can do regular limit. Hyo is going to do shifted limit. That should be the end of this first fight. Alright, so this next one is Beast. And he does buff, so we're going to actually try to turn 1 this one. So Ethne, we're going to Darken View the party. Hope for stats. Determination and Strength for slightly better breaks. Fundamental. So we're going to do Beast Killer and just double bolting. See for Chow. So we're going to use Holy Flame to fill Zahn's limit. Zahn's going to limit burst, and Hyo's going to do shifted limit. So we'll hit Force first to get the killer on them, and then can let them chain up. And hopefully this dies. Oh yeah, we got it. Alright, Chow is going to limit for Omni. Ethne. So again, Darken View. Hope for stats. And then we'll do the Determination and Strength breaks. Force. You Veil for mitigation. Hypernova. And Dragon Killer. For Zahn, we'll do the Good Break, Fatal on Fundamental to get slightly better killer, and project that. And for Hyo, we're going to Refine Stance and double bolting. Alright, for Chow, Loyal, True, and then Encouraging Light. So Force is going to super, Ethne is going to super, Zahn's going to super, and Hyo does shifted limit. So we'll hit Zahn and Hyo first, then Ethne and Force. We should be able to get this dead. Decent amount of damage there. So first one took 5 turns, so definitely get all missions there. Up next, Grace of Wind. Same team, no changes, just jumping in. Alright, this first one's going to drag things out a little bit because it's going to buff. Alright, for Chow, we're going to do Loyal, True, and Focused. Fundamental, going to wind and view the party. Put up her field. And we can do Dragon Killer. Let's see, for Ethne, we're going to hope for stat buffs. And do herself wind and view, and then determination and strength. Let's see, Zahn. We'll fatal on force. We can project and bolting. And then for Hyo, we'll shift. And we can refine stance and double bolting. Alright, Chao is now going to limit for Omni Cover. See, Zahn can do Deadly Daggers and double bolting. Fundamental. We'll do Self Wind Boost for her. We can Hypernova. And just a single bolting. Ethne. Just quad on bolting. And Hyo can just triple bolting. Alright, Chao. Loyal, True, and Encouraging Light. Zahn's going to limit, Fundamental is going to limit, Ethne is going to Void Eruption, and Hyo is going to do Shifted Limit. So, boss still has his buffs. We're not going to do a ton of damage, but we should get a chunk out of him. So yeah, if he didn't have his buffs, that would have definitely killed him. Alright, Ethne. Let's do triple determination and end with strength. Fundamental. Triple bolting. Zahn, we can triple bolting. Hyo, we can triple bolting. So we get him finished off next turn. Chao can limit just to refresh Omni Cover. Alright, so Ethne, we're going to save Super. We're going to avoid Eruption. Zahn and Force are going to save Supers and just triple bolting. Hyo can do Shifted Limit. So this should easily finish that off. Alright, Chow, base limit, Omni cover. Force. So we're going to Wind and Be the party. Dragon Killer and Hypernova. For Ethne, we're going to have her do her field. Self Wind Boost, hope for buffs. And then we can just Strength to destroy. Let's see, for Zahn, we'll use his 90 Break Magnus. We can Fatal on Force, slightly better killer, and spread that around. And then for Hyo, we want to Refine Stance and Double Bolting. Alright, Chow. We're going to Loyal, True, and then toss in a heal just to make sure he's good for the next fight. So Hyo limits Ethne super, Zahn super, and Fundamental super. So we will definitely get these both dead this turn. Alright, final fight here is going to imbue us, so that's going to take out Hyo and Zahn once we get imbued for a little bit. Alright, Chow, limit for Omni cover. Force. So we're going to Wind and Imbue. Veil for mitigation. And Hypernova. For Ethne, do her field. Hope for stat buffs. And then we can Determination and Strength. And then Hyo just going to triple bolting. And Zahn's going to triple bolting chain. And we're just going to trigger the imbue from the boss. Seeing 99 is the first percentage for that. Alright, now we're going to get set up for Ethne and Fundamental because they can dispel other imbues on themselves. So for Chow, Loyal, True, and we're actually going to dispel the boss. For Force, we're going to do Cosmic Wind, Dragon Killer, and we can Limitless Plus. For Ethne, Musty Green. We're going to use the field just because the field also imperils. And then we can Determination and Strength. Zahn and Hyo are going to guard because they're imbued with lightning still, and they will actually heal the boss. Alright, Zahn. We're just going to use the other Magnus for the 90 defense break and 89 spirit break. Fundamental is going to limit, and Ethne is going to void eruption. And this should hopefully kill it. Alright, there we go. So that's probably the longest trial to do, just because of the boss and everything. But still, all missions, that was only like 10 turns. So obviously, EX2 Fundamental Force in the lead for damage. Alright, after Wind, we have Grace of Lightning. And again, same team, no changes, no partner. Alright, Chow is going to limit for Omni Cover. Fundamental. We're going to Lightning in view of the party. Veil for mitigation. And then we can Plasma Storm for better self-boost. See, Ethne. Put up the field. Your Rusty for herself lightning boost. Hope for stats. And then Strength to Destroy is fine. For Zahn. So we're going to do his self 250 Machine Killer. Thick Fog for lightning and peril field. And project the killer to everybody. And then for Hyo, we'll just do double physical break and a magic break in the base. Alright, for Chow, we're going to do Loyal, True, and Encouraging Light. Zahn can just triple bolting. Fundamental can limit. Hyo is going to do shifted limit. And for Ethne, we can just quad bolting. Alright, so first one's down. Alright, Chow, base limit, Omni Cover. Fundamental. We're going to Lightning and be the party. We're going to Event Horizon for the Imperil. And Hypernova. For Zahn, we're going to do his Magnus Break. Self Machine Killer and project that. Hyo is going to do Shifted Limit, and Ethne is going to Void Eruption. Almost got it. So 14%, everybody's just going to bolting chain. Okay, this is going to buff on us too. So Chow, base limit, Omni cover. Fundamental. Lightning imbue. Veil and Hypernova. Zahn, we'll just toss out some breaks. So trick, quick, and we can waylay. We'll let Hyo do shifted limit. Ethne can do void eruption. That doesn't matter too much at the moment, actually. So we're just kind of waiting out the turns until the boss dispels us and doesn't have his defensive stuff. So Chow this turn. True, loyal, and focused. For Ethne, Rusty Gold. We can refresh the field. Hope for stat buffs. And Determination. For Zahn, we can do Deadly Dagger, Thick Fog, and a Bolting. For Fundamental, do Plasma Storm. Horizon and a Bolting. And for Hyo, just a triple Bolting. Alright, for Chow, Loyal, True, and Light. Ethne, we're going to triple on Determination, and then a Strength. Make sure we get all the breaks. Hyo is just going to triple Bolting this turn. Zahn, we're just going to do his breaks, so trick, quick, and we can waylay again. And then for Force, Horizon, and double Bolting. So this is essentially our last turn. We're wasting, we'll set up next turn. Alright, Chow is going to limit for Omni cover. Fundamental. Limit plus, Spectrum plus, and toss out a Bolting. For Zahn, Magnus Break, Machine Killer, and project his Machine Killer. For Ethne, Limit Plus, and just triple Bolting. And for Hyo, we're going to refine stance. We'll get them to all chain up. The next turn, boss should have no defensive buffs, we'll just kill it. Alright, so everybody's going to super, and Hyo is going to do shifted limit. And there's our lightning clear. So 1 turn shorter than the wind. Force still in the lead for damage. Hyo doing pretty decent too. Ethne's really only behind because EX1. Alright, so last one we have is Grace of Flame. So, same team, no changes, no partner. Alright, Chao is going to limit. Omni cover is very nice. Alright, Hyo is going to the... Actually, he's staying in the base. So, Fire Trial, he's going to actually do our Fire Imbue to free up some other stuff. So, Fire Imbue, he's going to do the field. And then we can refine stance. Force. We're going to do our Human Killer. Hypernova. And Event Horizon. Zon. Deadly Daggers. And then Trick and Quick. Ethne. We're going to do the field. Do Hope for Boss. And then Determination and Strength. So, let Ethne cast once and then try to get Zon the chain up. Alright, for Chao, we're going to do Loyal, True, and Encouraging Light. Ethne and Zon are going to sacrifice to get rid of Mirage, so we're just going to quad bolting on Ethne and triple on Zon. Force is going to limit, and Hyo is going to do shifted limit. So we'll send bolting first, let them get a few casts in, and then we can send the limits to actually kill her. All right, mostly the same deal. So Chao, the limit for Omni cover. Hyo goes back to the base to imbue and everything. So Fire Imbue, refresh the field, and refine stance. Ethne. Refresh her field, Hope for Boss, and Determination and Strength. Zon. Deadly Daggers, Bolting Mira. And then for Force, so Human Killer. Hypernova and Veil for mitigation. We actually need the mitigation this time. Alright. Ethne cast once, then try to get Zon the chain. Alright, for Chow, Loyal Heart, True Guardian, and Encouraging Light. Zahn is just going to triple bolting. Force, we're just going to triple bolting. We're going to save the super for now. Hyo, shift the limit. And Ethne is going to void eruption. So we'll send bolting first, and then the front two. Alright, this last one is going to dispel us and buff itself, so essentially we're just going to go for a turn 5 kill when it's actually easy. So Chow, limit for Omni cover. Hyo, go to base. So Fire and View. Refresh field. And do Magic Break. For Force, we're going to Veil for mitigation. We'll Horizon. And then we can Inferno for herself. Ethne. Refresh the field. Do her Bloody Red. And then Determination and Strength. Zahn will just triple bolting. So now we're just going to kind of waste a couple of turns. So for Chow, Loyal, True, and Focused. Ethne, triple Determination, and end with Strength. Everybody else, just triple bolting. So actually, we can go to the shift for Hyo. So we're not going to do much damage, but we'll do a tiny bit. Alright, so this turn I think is the turn we get dispelled. So, Encouraging Fire, Loyal and True with Chow. We can shift the base limit. That way we get a slightly better Fire and Peril. Ethne. Triple Determination and Strength. For Zahn, we can do Magnus Break and double bolting. And Fundamental can just do a triple bolting. Alright, Chow, Limit Burst, Omni Cover. Kyo, actually, stay in the base. So we need to refire and view. Refine Stance, and Ultimate to refill his limit and 150. For Ethne, we're going to hope for stats. Limit Plus. Bloody Red, because I don't have her 150, and can refresh the field. For Zahn, we'll do Deadly Daggers, Machine Killer, and project as Machine Killer. And for Fundamental, Hypernova, Limit Plus, and Spectrum Plus. Alright, so everybody does super, and Hyo gets to do Shifted Limit. And should be an easy win. So yeah, Vorse still in the lead for damage, but that is all missions done for all the Grace Trials for the 8th anniversary missions, using the same team with the anniversary units and Zahn, who is also a new unit for me. So, fairly fun overall, honestly. We're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.